Little spoiler, don't buy this piece of you understood me. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a deep dive into a webcam that's been making waves in the streaming and content creation world. The Logitech StreamCam. It is the ultimate webcam for streamers, content creators and professionals. Let's find out. I'll be testing its video quality, autofocus, low light performance, and more to see if it is really worth your money. Before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe if you love tech reviews. So this camera feels solid and well built, with a modern design that fits well in a professional setup. Like most webcams, this one comes with USB Type-C only, and no USB Type-A, so you might need an adapter for this to connect to your computer. The adapter is something just like this one. Let me show you. So one side Type-C and the other side Type-A. Feature and specifications. So this cam supports 1080p at 60 fps, which is great for smooth video. It has AI-powered autofocus and auto exposure, and one cool feature is vertical video support, but I'll tell you a bit about it later. So, camera installed, and it is a plug and play, so no software specific is required to run it. It runs without any issues in OBS. It works with Zoom. It works with Microsoft Teams, Discord, etc. But if you want to adjust anything, you may probably need to download Logi software, and this is the tricky part. It was tricky for me because I have downloaded the first glance I have downloaded the Logitech Logi Capture software, and apparently it after the successful install it couldn't run on macOS, and as I have checked on forums, people say that it doesn't run on macOS and it doesn't run on Windows as well, because Logi Capture was discontinued. I don't know why Logitech still allows to download this software, but we have this issue. So what do we do now? What options do we have? And actually the options that we have is called Logi Options Plus. This program looks like this. As you can see, I have Logi mouse and Logi StreamCam. So here you can go to the camera settings. You can adjust zoom level, you can adjust exposure, you can use a preset for streaming, etc., and create new preset as well. So enable, disable HDR, etc. You see these settings. Image, you can adjust brightness, contrast, saturation, sharpness, and you can enable or disable autofocus. I think that's it for this program. Also, you can set the microphone mono with beamforming and stereo mode, but I don't know the real cases when you need to change from stereo mode. But anyway, if you know, comment please. It will be very interesting for me to know the cases. And so also, as far as I remember, I have seen another installer from Logitech. It calls Logi G Hub, but it doesn't give anything to control this camera, or the same options. But I prefer this Options Plus software because it is more convenient as for me. Let's dive deep into the software, into Logi Options Plus, and specifically what it allows to do with the with this cam. So as I have mentioned, it looks like this. So let's check everything, every possible option that this software gives us. So zoom, it is simply a zoom level. So when you change zoom level. It doesn't change right now, but when a camera isn't in use, the zoom settings applied, so you can change zoom, and then you can adjust the position of you on the screen. Yeah. Exposure tab allows us to configure exposure. So if you uncheck the after exposure, then you can manually configure shutter speed and ISO values. What is cool in this software, it just simply describes what each of the options means. So for shutter speed, it impacts exposure and motion blur. So if it is slower, then it will look brighter, but will add a motion blur. So let's just check what does it mean. So you see, when I move, it gives me a blur effect. Yeah. So if I lower the value, my motions like smooth. ISO level, it's level of how light impacts on the picture, on the image. And I believe that auto exposure is the best option. Let's just give the software a chance to adjust everything as it is needed. But if you need to configure manually, you may do this as well. A low light compensation is option to compensate the low light exterior. So in my case, without this option, the picture is I don't know, a bit dark, let's say. So when I enable, my emotions are not so affected, and it looks a bit lighter. There are presets here. We can use a preset for streaming, for example, but as you see, for me, streaming with the light level in my room, it is not such a good option as for me. So I will choose manual. Then image, you can adjust, again, you can use a preset, but there are not so many presets here. You have default, black and white, and manual, so you can create your own, and every options here is says for itself. So brightness, we adjust brightness, contrast, adjust contrast level for the colors. Saturation, we adjust saturation, and as it says, it lets you adjust the intensity of color. So as you can see, maybe this level will be good enough for me. And sharpness is lets you adjust between a softer image and an image with more sharpness, and the higher sharpness, the higher level of the noise on the image. Okay, so last tab is a focus. So this camera allows it has an option for the autofocus. What does it mean? It means that when you change your position, the autofocus focuses on you, the camera focuses on you, and if it is disabled, then focus, you see, configured by these settings. So I use autofocus because the camera adjusts the focus automatically instead of using manual. For example, if I bring any object to the front of the camera, you see that camera adjusts autofocus. Let me try to show you. Probably this autofocus feature won't work normally in a low, but you probably should have seen just a moment ago when I brought back this timer and the camera autofocused on me. Yes. So this is the overview of the Logi Options Plus software. This is one of the options that we have for this cam. As I have mentioned, there was a Logi Capture, and this one was preferred for this camera, and as I have mentioned, it has been discontinued. And the most powerful feature of this cam is auto rotation of the frame when you rotate the camera, so you can use landscape and portrait mode in this camera. You could use this if that Logi Capture hasn't been discontinued. Now the most critical feature of this cam has been discontinued alongside with the Logi Capture software. So this is probably one of the I don't know how to say, it is disappointing, just disappointing that Logitech has dropped this feature from this cam, and I think that it is time to conclude everything. You have seen how it works in a dark room with some lights like I have right now, and the conclusion, my conclusion, that this cam isn't worth it's money, because first you have only USB Type-C, and you have to buy an adapter from Type-C to Type-A if your computer, for example, doesn't have a USB Type-C port. Second, the most disappointing thing is that you can't use the auto rotating feature without the Logitech software. 140 bucks, 140, yeah. This is with a discount, and 180 as far as I remember without the discount. I'm not sure this is a price for this cam, and also you can check the reviews, and people are just disappointed, and the quality of the image is just normal. I can't say it is super cool or something that is you can't imagine, just normal, and probably this cam doesn't worth its money. So that's it.